June it is. June is the time we all finally get some salvation. You know, just as I made jokes about it being dry in regards to Final Fantasy news, Nomura hits us with a teaspoon splash of water to replenish ourselves. He stated that next month we will be getting an update and news regarding Final Fantasy VII to celebrate the game's 25th anniversary. This was during a Final Fantasy VII First Soldier event livestream earlier this morning talking about Season 3. This sounds so weird to me. Now, first off, I immediately began thinking, just like everybody else, that maybe we will be getting an update or a teaser regarding Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. But if you pay attention, this is a pretty vague statement and can mean a lot of things. But I have some information here that'll put things into perspective for what this means for you all. This year currently is the 25th anniversary for Final Fantasy VII, the entire series of 7 as a whole, which has a lot of projects currently going on that we know of. For starters, with the big one, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 is currently still in development, and we have yet to get any teasers or updates regarding it. Back in January, when the First Soldier Final Fantasy game had an event highlighting the 25th anniversary and the upcoming Season 2, we heard from Nomura and Kitase that this year they would love to share an update about Remake Part 2 and are working hard to get to that point to where they can. It has been 4 months since that event currently, and next month will make it 5. So I'm hopeful that we will be getting a Remake Part 2 update to showcase to you guys, because it does look pretty promising, I'm not gonna lie. Aside from Remake Part 2 information, the most obvious bit of news to get is that only 26.5% of you guys are currently subscribed. Guys, hit that subscribe button because we got a lot of news coming, especially within the next month. And you don't want to miss out on anything Final Fantasy related. I got you covered. Not to mention, Square Enix as a whole will be promoting Final Fantasy in general. So we could be seeing updates for all those things regarding the leaks, you know, Final Fantasy IX Remake, and also Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster. Really looking forward to it, guys. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and don't miss out on any more updates. Trust me, guys, it's getting crazy. The most obvious bit of news to get is relating to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, the mobile game, which is a celebration of all Final Fantasy compilation titles and series. It covers the original Final Fantasy VII game, but turns the compilation titles into turn-based games as well. From Dirge of Cerberus, Before Crisis, Crisis Core, and Advent Children, with monthly chapter releases, and it's going to be entirely free. Now, it is a gacha, but it is only based around weapons. But it has been over a year and 3 months since we first heard about Ever Crisis and saw it, and we still have yet to see anything else for it. So it's highly likely that we get some updates for Ever Crisis and a release date, since it is a huge compilation title for the series of Final Fantasy VII, and we are celebrating the Final Fantasy VII 25th year anniversary. In other news for Final Fantasy VII, specifically for those that remember, it was reported that a Netflix anime was in the works for the series. No full details have been released on it since then, but if this event is to showcase the 25th anniversary of 7 and celebrate all of its titles and introducing new ones, I could totally see that appearing and getting us an actual look on what it could be like or what the story will be following. Square Enix also made a statement a few days ago saying how this year they want to focus on Final Fantasy, their biggest franchise, due to it being the 35th year anniversary of the series. So ultimately, we could be getting all sorts of new projects dropping and being showcased to us very soon. Fingers crossed for that new fighting game in an Arc System Works style, please! I think we will be getting an update for Remake Part 2 next month. It's possible we get a short teaser, but I highly doubt we will get to see any gameplay, which I do hope I'm wrong about. Since Part 1 already exists, I can only hope that the gameplay is already a base set foundation, so they don't have to worry about hiding any details for it. But either way, what do you guys think about all this? What are you hoping most to see? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy news updates are on the way and you won't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching.